Good evening, everybody. We saw you guys a little bit ago. We got to play through some of the events last night, but we're back at it today. Only going to go a couple hours today. I think you guys have seen enough of me. Way to go. Way to start it off. I'm just getting loose, playing out some invites. Woo! Saving my birdies. But we got a bunch of invites to knock out tonight. I got a bunch of ones that are expiring today or within hours. So I want to knock those out. And then we'll go back and go for that, what somebody might call, yeah, it's there right now. We got it. But what somebody calls a break the scoreboard event, even though this isn't very scoreboard breaking. Get up there. The porn stash is here right now. It is. I got bored shaving, so I stopped. Well, thank you, Jordan. I mean, it's my goal to make you men attracted to me. That's what I've been doing. That's been, yeah, maybe dent it, yes. Maybe touch the scoreboard. I don't know, but it's not a really, I mean, when you hear break the scoreboard, I'm expecting either the bare minimum, the easiest par fives we've ever had, where approach shots are all like super simple thumb shots in, or else we got par fives that are drivable. I mean, the way it is right now, honestly, drivable par fours would be a better setup for these. I mean, a lot of them. There's like 3 or 4 par fives in there that are just, it doesn't make sense why they're in there. It would be a fun setup for a, what they call an X-Men, not like the superheroes, but a certain X-Man, a certain number of men per contest. That would be really great with this setup, but unfortunately not. Bryce, my man. I gotta say, Bryce, really bold with you in the beer in the pocket at the casino. That's tough. That place is tough to accomplish. It's tough to accomplish that at that casino. I know I've tried to go to that casino a good 10 times, and I think 7 out of 10, I just slept on a bench outside because I wasn't allowed in being true drunk. But you're pulling off putting beers in your pockets. So, what a story about going to the casino there is, we're at a table there, like just we're pretty drunk and gambling, and I'm like, everybody's a winner, woo! And the dealer's like, that's cool. At least you're not wearing a pink shirt yelling out bulldozer every 3 minutes. And I'm like, what? And we looked, and Haas was hossing over in the corner of the room. So it was him that was yelling out bulldozer. Those are the good old days when bulldozers were what we yelled. Bulldozer was yelled quite frequently. Now we say stupid shit. Bulldozer is a win. And a zoom zoom. Oh, get your money. And take your money. Sticks and, oh, can we make this? Can we get the ace on the last hole? Oh! Yeah, Nick King says, yeah! Yes, he can make it. That's how you finish. Nah, we don't need to save that. That's how you finish the par 3 invites. You get 18. Tom Shaw, how you doing? That's not legendary, guys. That's a par 3. I should have a hole out every one of those. But let's go through. I got some invites. Now, Rob, you're asking some tips on the beautiful G-wedge shot you do. Okay, so if you're talking about my chipping with the G-wedge, or where you... Now, because in the par 3 bag, I don't have a G-wedge. Because a par 3 bag for me, I want equidistance between every club in it. Because the par 3s, I want to have a thumb shot. I want to be able to hit an 85 mile per hour thumb on almost every single shot. Like, that's my goal in par threes. 85-mile-per-hour thumbs. If I got to release it, roll it, backspin it. But an 85-mile-per-hour straight thumbs is what I'm going for all the time. All right, so this one's got 13 hours left, so we're going to start here. Hey, Drew. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, we got Will Sandstead with the lead on the course for the month. That's an impressive feat for such a pathetic fucking dude. And I'm going to be one off after one. Oh, it stopped. Yes. Okay, we're good with that. So it's rough, rain. All right, so if I'm giving a tutor, if I'm tutoring with chipping to somebody who's newer playing, right? I'm telling them to go in casual mode, right? Find your club that you want to chip with. Now, most of us are going to say you want to start with either a 5 hybrid or a 5 iron, right? Those are the two clubs I think are probably the most commonly chipped with clubs in the game by top players. Now, a lot of other players are going to tell you that I use a 9 iron in different situations. I use a 9 iron all the time. George pulled out an 8 iron from 35 yards. And there's a new technique going around that I'll get into that I haven't really messed around with it. But so then what you're going to want to do, and forget about making the chips right away. I want you to come up with the most consistent swing you can do it. Now, you're going to want to have your pullback be to the same spot every time, right? And this is going to be you bobbling around. But the reason I say you want the pullback to the same spot, repeating your pullback and adjusting with the forward swing is the most successful way to chip. Okay, now there's another technique I'll get into a bit later on it. And like I said, I don't use it yet. It's starting to come along hot. JoJo's working it out. I think it could be a very beneficial thing. But we want to have a consistent pullback. So pick a spot with your 5 iron, let's say, right? Where you want the club to come up to. And go to that same spot every time. Then after you get that consistent, and when I say consistent, you're going to be looking at the shot meter after you hit it. Make sure you're getting your pullback dead straight. I didn't have the benefit of a shot meter. The 2-click pullback is coming. It is coming on fast, and I got a feeling we start seeing it at tournaments. But it's a little bit harder to repeat, and I don't want to teach something that I don't have down to a science yet. But the consistency part of your pullback is very simple, right? Divide your swing into 5 parts, and at each 5th increment, it's going to take a reading on the trackball. So there's one at the very end, one at the very beginning, and then 3 in the middle. Now, can we tell exactly when we're looking at it? No. But that's the reason why you're pulling back to the same spot every time. Because if, let's say, one time you pull your swing halfway back and one time you pull it a quarter back. Well, when I pull back during my path through my swing, my hand may move right and left. But at the end, I know what my end level is. So, and that's because they average all of the angles pulled back in those 5 points the whole way through. Now, if I'm pulling back halfway every time, which is a bad idea, you don't know if it's taking 3 readings or if it's taking 2 readings. If it's taking 3 one time and 2 the next, that's not going to be consistent because that 3rd reading could be with the way your hand's coming up on the ball. You could be pulling that last reading a little bit offset, but the way you're pulling back to 2 clicks every time should be the same. And then you can adapt to getting a straight pullback from looking at your shot meter and seeing how you're doing it. It's going to take some repetition and take some time to do it, but yet still, it's going to be the most consistent. Then the forward swing, it's a little different, Adam, but I don't think it puts you, it's just like shushing in my mind. There are some spots where it can't work because it doesn't get in the air as much, and you have limitations on how hard you hit the ball. But it's something I need to test and figure out distances on exactly before I can give readings to it. But the main thing with chipping, and almost with every shot you hit in general, is consistency and getting that thing repeatable. When you can repeat something in Golden Tee, you have a much better result. It's really that simple. The easier a shot is to repeat, the more you're going to be able to get successful and get it dialed in. Now, forward swing speed, you'll have to do some playing with it and adjust how you want to pull back with how hard you want to hit forward. Now, a lot of those things now for like a player like myself, it's done on the fly, and I've had that done for so long that for different scenarios, I have different spots I like to pull it back to. And then I start at my 5-iron, but if, let's say, there's a lip in front of me, I try to take the lowest lofted club, 5-iron being the lowest lofted that I start with, and then I'll go down to the 6, 7, if I have a 6 in my bag, 7, 8, and 9. And I'll go down to whatever gets over the obstacle in front of me. Now, there's other things to look at as well. How much green you have to play with in front of you. If there's hazard behind the hole, am I bailing out, not trying to make a chip, or am I going hard at it? There's so many different factors, and then you'll learn. Now, you have an option with spin that you want to use. There's only one spin you should almost never use chipping, and that's backspin. Backspin will make the ball hop. When a ball's hopping on the green, it's so inconsistent on how you play the break. Now, the reason I say that is there's two parts. On a downhill chip, no, Gregory, we're about a third of the way filled. We'll keep going with it. We haven't had a big push on it yet, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it soon. Now, the backspin part of a chip, you'll find that on a downhill shot with backspin chipping, the ball will actually go further and stop slower than if you had release, bite, or roll on it. I know it sounds a little bit off on that, but the amount of spin that you get on doing a chip is not that much, but it will make the ball hop. And when the ball's hopping on a downslope, the bouncing actually has less resistance bouncing than when the ball is on the surface and rolling through it. That comes true especially in rain situations like this, where the ball will stop faster with roll on this shot than it probably would with backspin. Now, that's a little bit of a stretch here, but you'll see what I mean, because I'm going to roll this thumb shot in, and you'll see how fast it stops. I mean, that stopped almost instantly. But that first hop with backspin on that same shot is going to bounce forward and stop. So it's almost it's almost an equal spot and amount of distance lost with it. Now, going along with that, when the ball is hopping on a surface, when Golden Tee gives you the reading of a green or the slope of the green, it's taking the slope from the point that I'm at towards the hole if the ball was on the ground. Okay, so if we think this through, if a ball is bouncing, it is technically not taking the slope for the reading that it's giving us. Makes sense? So a right 5 chip that's bouncing could only play like a right 3. But if I hit that chip and let it roll through the green, I know how it's going to play. Because when I'm hitting my chips, I'm kind of playing them to be like a hard version of a putt at the hole. Now, I can hit it harder and rip it at a hole and take out most of the break a lot of the times, or you can play it soft and play the break. You can then work on cutting your chips to fight little breaks, which is actually it's actually needed to do in a lot of these because of the way the ball is designed. It's hard to play 1-degree breaks on chips, but it's easy to play a little cut to fight that 1-degree break. And you'll start getting that familiarized by just repeating it. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to get frustrated chipping, thinking like, I should be making these. Shit. I'm probably only making 50% of my chips, and I've been playing for 20 years. Now, there have been years of Golden Tee where I was ridiculously good at chipping. Nowadays, I'm not so much. But that comes with getting closer to the hole all the time and trying to incorporate things like the chush. So, key takeaways to this: learning to chip. Start with your 5-iron or your 5 hybrid. Get a consistent pullback with straight on the meter, and then adjust everything else after that. Get your consistent pullback to where you feel like you like the feel of it. But always go to that same. Stop using backspin on chips, because really, what is it doing for you? It is making you have change from a 30-foot putt if you miss to a 25-foot putt. And guess what? You're making those at the same rate either way. And that's the first start for chipping that I can give. But it's going to be an all internal thing. Like I can't thumb chip at all, right? Because I have muscle spasms with my thumbs when I'm trying to hit soft. But there are other people that are incredible thumb chippers. And it's the same kind of thing with putting as well, too. But everything that I'm going to tell you, it's just giving you the best odds of making it go in the hole with the least amount of risk. That's it. You're going to be perfect? No. I don't have a way to teach anybody to be perfect at chipping. I don't know anybody that makes them all. If you watch these tournaments, how many top players miss short-ass chips in match play? It's ridiculous. Shit that we're mad, like we would think we'd never miss this at home. And that also goes with having different track balls, different fields of decks, humidity changes. All those things come into play. So your goal is to find a way to make something that can travel very well, find a shot that you can hit that's super consistent, ball to ball to ball, and that you can repeat. That's it. I don't care how it looks, how you do it. Shit, you can pull the club all the way back and hit it to 35 if you could do it. And if you could do it every single time, we could figure out a club for you to make a chip with. Oh. Hi, Ivan. How you doing, sir? All right, so that's a good starting rant for the day. Now, we were talking about the other technique. And like I said, I haven't worked it out yet and gotten it. Oh, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. And what we're seeing is that Paul Luna's game travels. And that's also another thing, like why JoJo can perform very well in a venue like that, because his game travels very well because he hits shots that are very repeatable. Oh, Christ, I thought that would be under that. I think Gary gets beaten now because he quit drinking. I think that's it. He was a much better player when he was drinking. Just kidding. I love you, Gary. You were never good. I hope you're watching. I'm a dick. I apologize. Friend, he feels like he's on top. Wait a minute, Gavin. You're telling me they absolutely are. The green decks are better, and the new PG. Where are you at, Rob? Where you live at? And remember, a lot of the things I say are do as I say, not as I do, because I have bad habits, right? And a lot of us that have been playing for a long time realize that there's better ways of doing things now, but our bad habits are so ingrained in us that we're not changing. Hey, Robert. That's all she wrote. This hole used to be... Okay, Northern California. Gavin Southern. Evening, Gary. All right, this hole's a lot easier now than it was when we were live on this, because we'd have to... I'd be hitting like a 2-iron through this. But I can hit a high T9. That thing, I forget sometimes how far you can hit that 9. Okay, so here. This is a great example. Hey, Russ. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. I look at the 5-iron, right? And this goes through my head. Is the 5 getting over that without me hitting it super hard? No. So what's my next club? Will my 7 get over it? I think it is. And I think this is the lowest lofted club I have that's getting over this. So now I'm going to play this. Now, if you watch my meter on my chips, you will see that I've got a slight curve cock coming back, and I pull to the right every time. The reason I'm good out of rough and sand is because the effect of that little bit of curve is minimized. Like, it hardly makes it move. Off the fairway, it snaps on me sometimes. And then you're just going to get the aim. Now, this is the worst thing that could have happened by not backspinning this or by hitting it with release or something else. But we're making that chip coming back most of the time. So don't be afraid to go too far past the hole. You're going to find a speed, especially if you're using the 5 hybrid for chipping, that is a little too hot, that you lip out chips sometimes. So you're going to want to slow it down from that. Now, wow, I totally whiffed the ball, and wow, that's terrible. I totally whiffed that. And then look at that. I can't make these little ones. Those have been my problem for the last 4 years, missing those short chips. But it's I've tried to correct my bad habit of having a little bit of curve when I hit my chips. What I find though is that I still the 5 irons, so if you look at the distances on the 2 clubs, the 5 hybrid's a little less loft, and so it comes off a little hotter. And me, when I try to go to the 5 hybrid after using the 5 iron for so many years, I hit them too hard, and I lip out chips quite a bit with it. But there's really not much difference either way. No, I really... That's not to say God, that's just bad luck. I hit the right shot. You're just praying that it doesn't hit one of the solid trunks, which it didn't. What the hell did that hit? All right, I hit a really good shot. That was actually a really good shot, and I got penalized for a good ball. But and my problem with hybrids is that I started playing in 03 and have had a 5 iron in every bag that I've played with since then. So naturally, when I switch to something else, I'm not as consistent. Now, I've driven this hole before. I don't know if it's possible, though, anymore. And this was with no high tees. That's probably possible. And then I'm murdering it out. Yeah, that hit a branch somehow. I don't know. My God, am I playing like dirt? That's okay. It's a warm-up game. All right, so we basically have to make this. We're not even caring. Ooh, a 20 on this course. That's really bad. If I get 18, that is. Remember, this is something, too, with GoldenTee. It's sometimes hard to tell whether there's obstacles in front of you or behind you. To me, this looks like there's trees everywhere. There's literally nothing in play when I'm going at this. You don't have to pay attention to trees at all. You just can't hit an iron in. Till the sun's lost the war. Friday night, Holy Ghost, take me to your bedroom. Show me the ones I need the most. But that course, you have to, I mean, to stick that shot that I got wet on, you have to play it into the trees. You pretty much have to. There's not really a way to go around it very easily. Two strangers in the night. So you play in a crapshoot, and it's very rare that what happens on that happens to you. Now, you guys, we were talking about the deck surfaces. The deck surface on the PGA machines, that feels awesome, by the way. Wow, my thumbs are a little loose as we speak. It's everything beautiful. What you running from? Is that who it is? You're right. Shorter than I need the most. I should be in line to have a PGA machine right when it comes out. That's the hope. But as much as I want, I mean, guys, I'm not optimistic to get it. I'm not optimistic to get it anytime soon because the amount of interest that there has been from vendors, I'm not going to say pre-orders because there isn't really pre-orders on the machines, but I have a feeling they're still going to be making commercial units to fill everything from the initial release a year after. And I just don't know if they're going to be able to release Home Edition while they're going through the supply problems of supplying all the bars. Because we know, as much as Home Edition's an emerging market for them, they're still on the teat of the vendors, dude. They're still on the teat of the vendor invites. I mean, the vendor model. I don't like it. I think that we'd be better served for it. Yeah, that's the whole point. Yes, they probably said they promised to get 70, and we'll just be waiting longer. That's all. But that's a good thing, guys. I'd rather have us take longer to get new Home Editions for ourselves, knowing that, hey, this damn commercial game's successful as shit. We're really good. It's worth my money to buy it now. And that's just the pragmatist in me. Yeah. Eddie, I got yours coming up on Pine that I got. Still nobody's beaten me on a Pine invite yet, so I think somebody's due. I have to say, I thought for sure Puff would beat me when I shot a 20. I should knew you. Okay, so this is a little bit of a different look. I don't like this. I don't like this look at all. Okay, I like it. It's fine. It's a perfect look. Yeah, Adam, I would assume then if it takes that long, but as much as I mean this. Yeah, Puff is wedding planning. I gotta start writing my my speech. I gotta start writing my speech for that, or my officiating stuff. There he is. There's little Puffy. Earning your sick lullaby. Tom, I don't know if you've met Kate. I wouldn't be congratulating him yet, man. Obviously kidding. We kind of like Kate more than you, almost. And I gotta be down because I want it all. Stop. That's right where we want to be. I can hit the 4 or the 9 now. Shit. I'm gonna hit the 9 and I'm gonna regret doing it, I think. Nope, we're fine. So Jill and I were gonna start eating healthier starting today so we could be ready for the wedding. And then we decided, let's just get some Popeyes. Popeyes is healthy. Which it is, right? Popeyes is extremely healthy. It's chicken, right? All right, I don't think this is drivable, so we're going to just nut this with a C3. And then fucking not throw it out at all and go wet like an asshole. How dumb am I? All right, let's make it. Guys, I got no short game right now. I think I turned the air off, and it gets bad down here. I love air conditioning. No, I think 15 was there. If I would have thrown that out, that would have been probably kicked up and kicked on and been close, to be quite frank. But this game's already in the toilet, to be honest with you. Hey, Nick, how you doing, buddy? I almost don't think 15. I almost don't ever count 15 and consider it an extra stroke when I get it. I feel a little. Oh Christ, that's wet. Yeah, maybe not. Well, since I fucked this invite up, I might as well work on my chipping. Oh, that's all right. That's just a short stroke, not the game. The entire game is never short. Close myself. Come on, game. Give it to me. All right, you know what? Even though I opened all the windows, I'm turning the air on just so I stay comfortable down here. Oh. Mama was so proud. Well done. Well done, Shreddy. You got it. I think that's going to win that one. Fuck off. That's brutal. I hit that little bush every time. Oh, that sounds like fun. God damn it, dude. I'm a little off. Let's turn the heat. Let's turn it on. All right, we're turning it on. We turned the cooling. We cooled it off. No, Gator. Eddie learned from Skipper, dude. I'm okay with that. It wasn't my favorite or best shot. Whoa. Ba-na-na-na. I think when that pin's in the back on hole 2, I'm going to start going up to. I think I'm going to start playing up to the 9.5 and backspinning it and just leaving myself not going at the hole as much, leaving myself a putt. I've been missing that with the 10.5 when I have to hit it hard. Well, we're going to make it up right here with the hole out. I pretty much got to say this has to go in. If my distance is right, this is good. That's not the distance I wanted. Give me a second. I need to get my story straight. I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher. Just across the bar, my seat's been taken by some sunglasses, talking about a scar. Picture you months ago. All right, so I would love to settle a debate on this hole. The island's a better play every time. This is a better play on this hole every time. Because my forward out of the heavy rough will stop faster than a 8.5 out of the fairway. That's the proof right there. Oh, this is not a good look. I don't like this. We're happy. We are happy. We're very happy. My putter doesn't seem to be happy, but we'll get it there. Than the sun. That was a little risky, but I'll take it. Find a way to fall apart. Okay, so it is there. I don't like this. I think the forward's going to hit the trees. That's fine. I don't care if it hits those. Now I get a shot at a hole out from here. Fire, we can burn bright. That's not long enough. All right, we got a layup here. I like leaving this back as far as possible because then I get multiple club choices in. If you go up too close, you can get in between your 9 and your G wedge if those are the clubs that you play. So obviously play that layup to your club strengths. For me on this course, I left a big gap between, because I dropped the 4-iron on this course and added the 3rd driver. So I have a gap between my 5 and my 9 wood. That can cause me some issues sometimes. Ugh. All right, this is like my no good setup. That's why I hit that fucking thing every time. I'm not good at that look. When they took me behind the trees, I fucked that up quite a bit. Wish I didn't get stuck in the sand so I could have gotten there in 2 at least, but nope. I gotta hold one of these out and catch myself. Now, I haven't put up a good score on this course in many games. I've been at the 25-26 level. God, you guys, in my match against JoJo, I didn't realize I was like 8 inches away from canning this to win in regular time. I think what's worse though is I had honors, so I almost can it, and I'm like, fuck, JoJo's gonna hit the same shot and make it, and he didn't hit the same shot. I was a little bit baffled by it, so that was nice. All right, let's get down to where we got no more one-day invites left, and we'll go right to the events. Play a few of those. I'm not going to stay on real late tonight. But let's go. Let's get down. Let's knock out this shreddy pine. Wow, I haven't had one bee there. All right, but here's the problem. Am I going to yank this putt? I think I will. 94, we're going to C putt it. We nutted it. That's good. We're happy. We got one. Okay, so this is kind of an awkward look. I almost have to play it straight. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Lucky me. How do I miss all of these? Shit. We're going to leave a long putt. I haven't seen this look yet. I guess I've only played the course like 8 times. Maybe 10. On the way to the sky. Pretty good down here. Always fucking running from the bullet. Fuck! We're here before. Guys, ask questions if I'm doing something you haven't seen yet, but don't you dare block me. I'm going to play it as if I'm not blocked, but I think I'm going to hit this first push. Okay, I didn't. Good. All right, here we go. First chance at a hole out. Fuck! Very good down here. Everything will be all right. I feel like I'm getting robbed. I feel like all these could go in. I hate this. God, this course just reminds me of playing the PGA courses, to be quite frank. It's very similar. Which would make sense, though, too, because this is one of the older courses designed, and I'm guessing they took their first course designs based off of real courses kind of thing, just to get a feel. So it would make sense that these are just like PGA courses. I want to keep that farther left. All right. Get away from here. Do, 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 do. Always running from the bullet. Justin, this reminded me, I mean, it feels just like all of the new PGA courses. Like this is about how hard they are. Now, mind you, I didn't have teaser balls when I got to play them, but these are like the three new ones: Boston, Deer Run, and Sawgrass. I mean, I don't think this course is that difficult, to be quite frank with you. But there are it's tighter fairways. All right, so we know that this carries 350, so I should have no carry distance problems. I just need to hit it pretty much dead straight, and this should be good. And baby, it'll be... This sucks, because this putt's not going to get there, I bet. Ooh, saved it. We got to get away. Yeah, don't think that don't think that the PGA courses are just a big fucking joke. They're not bad. They actually, I mean, they look better than any of the ones we have designed right now. And they're gonna be fun. They're fun to play. I think Power will rethink the fact that they're saying they're not going to be viable on during tournament play. Now, right away, I would understand why they're not, because not a lot of people are going to have access to them by the time Power has them. Yeah, Eddie, this is one of the cleanest looks I've seen on this has been one of the better looks I've seen on this course thus far. A little bit different, but I've had it rare to have one drivable. It's like 1 out of 5 games so far. That's only the second time, so let's say I played 10. 2 out of 5? Oh, we were born to be together, born to be together. I didn't need spin on that. I was scared, though. As long as I'm not auditioning for Anchorman 3, I'm okay with it. The new login system is dope. I gotta say, that's probably the NFC stuff is really what's got my dick hard about the new stuff. Born to be together. Okay, so that tree could be in play. I'm going to go deep on this most likely, but... Yeah, Frown, it's a tough par 3 for sure. I'll take the 17. I'll take the 27. That's fine. She took the floor and All right, you know what? Let's go. Let's bang a couple events, and then I'll go back to Pine. Let's see how we feel. We got 2 games in. We're at 87, a 43, and a 44. I hate to say it, guys. It's a fun event. It's just a terrible thing for events. All right, we got the wrong song. Three drivers for par 5 events every time. I didn't need the bite. And dance with me. All right, nothing's getting over going straight, so we're going to have to find something to bounce into the rocks. I'm going to go with the high 6 because I want it to land soft on the rocks and barely get to them. Nope, that's bad. I'm going to miss. I miss this chip almost every time I play this course. Yeah. No, you can't. This is not, you can't crack 50 on this setup. The max Golden Tee par that can be on this one is 46 from what I've seen. Might be 47. So you need 3 extra holes to be there. And need to hole out 3 times. No, not possible. It's not. It's the odds are so astronomically low that you're not getting to 50 on this setup. A 45 is a good score on this setup. Maybe a 46 would be great. Wow. Wow. Jason's got a ton of positives about him. Understanding the how scoring works in Golden Tee is not one of them. So now we got an option here. Do I want to play this into the rocks or do I want to hit the green on the fly? On this particular setup, I kind of want to hit the same exact shot I hit last time. If I hit the rock in that same spot, that's where the pin is. I didn't want to whiff the ball for sure, but we're happy with that. Not your fault, but mine. So how do I want to approach this? All right, we're going to hit the high T10 and a half. It's downhill. We've got almost no wind. I can land this 355, and it will basically plug. So if I just hit this full, this should land like pin high. God, that landed directly at 355. I missed the green on a fly, so it didn't plug, but there was no risk. All right, so par is 9 through 3. This has to be drivable to make it 12, but so right now it's 11. Played 386 without wind. Which hole are you talking about? I'm not. Okay, well, this is probably there now. I need to hit it 156 or higher. And of course, it gives me the 151 because that's what A1s and C3s do now. There's no fucking rhyme or reason to it. That wasn't where I hit that ball. So now this is a wipeout game. Great. I hate A1s and C3s now, guys, and they were my forte. I'm going to try to just hit through that now. Oh, lay up to the sand on the left and short iron after. Can't remember the course name. Okay. Hey, Mr. Neil. How you doing, bud? I feel like I might have overcut that. Fuck! I'm really trying to ace that hole one. With it being hardly any wind since it's hole one, it gives you a chance. Gino, my man, how you doing, bud? What is the leaderboard looking like right now? I just played one. But yeah, I'm going to get in all those Pine games that I have to finish. Real backspin there would have been good. Fuck. I think it is too, but I wouldn't call it a break the scoreboard. And Tim, I wish you had your home edition the last break the scoreboard because that was a good one. Wow, I manned up on that. We're happy with that though. Yeah, all right, 361 into a 4. The pin is in the back. All right, so this one, I'm going to hit this, but I'm going to release it. So we know that this is going to land almost dead nuts at 355, and it's going to be landing with no trajectory moving forward. It's going to be coming straight down. So I want to use the release to get this ball to kick forward. We're not worried about with the high 10.5 and hitting anything and bounce and like coming through. So the theory was right. I shortened the distance up by moving closer, though. All right, so we got a really long setup. I still go to the same spot like every time. Only things here. I need to fight. I need to save myself tonight. All right, not there. This is the easy tee box, but it means it's not there. If you didn't see the marker there, if you were playing casual at home, that would have been the red tee box. Fuck. So that's why I say to people, like, playing red tees actually could be costing you strokes. For the most part, to get Golden Tee par, it's a little easier. See, that one I didn't even hit, and it went 155. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay. All right, we got an extra one. That's good. Oof. Bad luck. Happy with results. That's good. Did it change my clubs? No. Okay, good. I never realized how much easier this hole is when you have a 10.5 driver. Man up, you fucking bitch! I should have hit the 10.5 and just hit it hard. Now I'll be lucky to get anything. I'll be lucky to get this on. We're gonna try to feed it through the gap in the trees. Well, it was either that, Tim, or hitting an A1 with the 8.5 and skipping the water. I can get it a lot closer the other way, though, so that's good. Yeah, like, I don't understand why this hole's here. Is Captain Chaos actually a real human being? I thought that was a myth. Even Tim Glenn knows Captain Chaos. I believe Tim was at the St. Louis event where he turned around, threw up in his hands, and then wiped them off and tried to play tee. It was disgusting. Ugh. All right, well, this is drivable too. But let's just go. Yeah, it's Keith Kosmicki. Yes, I knew him before anybody else did. I met him randomly in Chicago. I treated him good. Fuck, dude. I don't even like. Fuck Mary. I'd probably marry Ben Wallace. Fuck Mark Grace and have to kill Keith Kosmicki. Yeah, but I mean, it's like I don't even want to waste time killing somebody like that. It's almost like I'm not a big fan of hurting people that are mentally deficient, and he clearly is that. God, I got a water ball in on this one too. How bad is this gonna? All right, let's play this to hole out. Wow. Wow! Okay, not drivable. Now, how do we want to play this? When the pin's behind the bunker, I'm going to put this over here. Mainly because now I have all the green, I can land short. Oh, yeah, Bernhardt aced this on me in Minnesota one year. I never know how much spin. Yeah, the Sandy Reef hole, if you look through, I've got 2 YouTubes. I aced that thing twice. Once with the high tee and once with a no tee 8.5 C3 skip. But once again, that was back when C3s, if I wanted to hit a C3, I would hit it 158 every time. Now I just can't try it because I'm not hitting a 158 most of the time. Get left. Ah. I don't want a cut shot in here, but I've got one. Wrong or right. Yep, it does work. I just don't. I don't like it because I can't be consistent on C3s or A1s anymore. I think on the first game I got to this one where I was putting, or at least a short chip. Hi, Josh. I was going to try to ace it. Oh, I thought that was it. Shit. Okay. Oh, God, that's a great look. All right, 44s. 44s are fine. I missed a couple. 34 with 34. That'll hold for a minute. We'll get some more up. Sound the same. We need like a 45 or 46. So we need a setup with everything there. They're hard to come by, though. That one I didn't have the Bayou hole 8 available to me. Creams all sound the same. Okay, pins there. We're going to actually backspin this. Is that too hard? No, it's got a chance. Ah, there we go. Rob, that might be somebody that you learn exactly how not to play the game and get better because of it. What a shit bounce. God damn, I'm hitting that bad. I need to cut it more. And a blind chip on an obstacle that's in front of me is blinding me in back. They need to put something in that takes away items from that because I can't see how far I pull the club back. I like digging holes and hiding things inside them. They were memory, like gypsies in the dark. All right, we're going to really backspin it. We're going to play a little cut in and throw it out right pretty far with a high T. Well, you're right, but no, that's not true, Josh. Because when you're playing it on such specific distances, like on that chip there, if I hit it too soft, I would have hit the rough first, and then the bounce can go any which way it wants. So you need to pull it back far enough for the speed that I'm hitting it. But on that one, I must have pulled it back 2 clicks too far. I think I might make this one. If I don't whiff the ball, I had a really good chance of it. So in a way, I would say the lesser player has a better chance of making that blind almost because you're not focused on exact numbers of where your pullback's going to be to know what distance you're hitting the shot. If that makes sense. It should make sense. This one, the pin's up top, so I'm not going to high tee it. The 9.5 and the 10.5 clear this with no high tee as long as you backspin it. Oh wow, I crushed that. Shit. Like gypsies in the night. Okay, I don't necessarily think that's making fun of somebody. I'm not trying to be braggadocious, but there's like 6 guys that could be in here that I would say that I could say that are not the lesser players. Like, you know, like that I think are better than me. And no offense, you're not there yet, buddy. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's true. We're going to speak factuals on the mouth. All right, already looking. I'm way far back in the box, and with stouts, I'm not even going to try it. With Titans, even grabbers or streaks, I would be going for this. That carry distance, though, is big. I hope I have to find them. I almost got the ramp out of that. I got no roots, but my home is never underground. All right, we got a short setup here. Now, the stout lack of wind play makes this hole even easier because I'm going to hit a 6-wood here. My problem on this hole was never being short. It was always going too far. When it's an outwind, this is actually going to be money. Oh, God. All right, we're not going to miss this time. Just hit it hard, right? To get high and you get married. So far, we've gotten lucky that we can just pound this straight. I'd like, actually, you know what? Just for shits and giggles here, I'm going to hit the other shot. Because when you can't get far enough around those trees, you got to come up this way so you get a shot in. And actually, it might even be a better play all the time. Now that I'm looking at that, a thumb shot in with nothing in front of me with all that green to work with, that's actually a good line. All right, we got another drivable look here. That's good. Full C. 2.5. Perfect. At about 125. That's how to stick that. Okay, so now this is a joy to know. The high T 8.5 stays under this tree. And then you got to aim it at the hole, though. Fuck, I'm going to miss this. Yep. We'll take the eagle. God damn it, you missed the easiest fucking hole. That's par 5. That's terrible. Okay, so now I'm just looking for the best line to hold this out. Be careful if you go too far left on this when you try to go this way. Sand is fine, but these trees to the top left, the tops of them will be in play. So be careful if you try this way. No, chipping isn't. Chipping's not my forte. Okay, so this is going to be awful close. Maybe not. Let's see if we can get it to the bunker. Undercut the A. Yeah, that was going to happen. Oh, it absolutely is, Art. And in fact, I think I've aced it twice in my life. I think I'm the only one to do it, I believe. I had that hole twice, and Godfrey got the par 5 on the back of teal. He aced it once, and no one else did. But yeah, it's there. It's a question of risk to reward, though, for me, Art. But I have gotten it. I aced it with a stock T 8.5. Thanks, Kev. I've aced it with a stock T 8.5 and skipped the water. And I aced it with an 8.5 high T grass first and put it in. Richard, are you here still? On the way. stupid. 151 on a hammer. I just can't figure them out. Hey, pull up go into YouTube and see if you can find my Sandy Reef 15 aces. Oh. You know how to pull them up as a video clip. Unless you're busy. Don't worry about it if you're busy. Okay. Guys, they're giving us creamy, dreamy setups on 18. And of every hour, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. Brandon Robinson, that's a really good. He's got a 220 up. That's pretty good. 44 times 5 is, I'm considering that par. You're going to have to bang a lot of these events to get set up so you're going to do better than that on it. In case you guys can't tell, you always want to have a thumb shot on 18 of Monty. It makes the hole that much easier. You got less things to mess up, so that's good. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's a crapshoot to pull anything much better than that, to be honest with you. I can see through you. Hi, Ash. How you doing, young lady? Well, I know, because I want that. I'm not saying it's always there that way, Josh. Hey, SVT, long time, my man. How you doing? What do you see? Oh. I'm only human after all. Only human. Yep, not there again. Yeah, I want a thumb shot on. Well, put it this way: I want a thumb shot on almost every hole. I mean, it's that simple. I can solve them. You're just a smart ass, Josh. I did. I had a 50 on the last break. I had a 51 on the last. But that break the scoreboard was better. This one has like 4 par 5s that aren't drivable ever. The last one, I believe there was only one hole that couldn't have been drivable on it ever. And that was this hole because it was set to easy tees. Which, yeah, you might think, oh, that's why you got it. It's part of the reason I got the score I did. It doesn't make the game any easier, but what it did do is it made holes be there more often than if they weren't, than if it wasn't on easy. But in the same respect, you couldn't get a higher max par, though. It was what it was because Pine 4 was never there on easy tees. All right, do we want to hit a 4-wood? I mean, a 6-wood or a 5-wood here? Let's just get this on the green. I probably can't make it with the 5-wood as easily, but... Hey, oh, no. Okay, we're okay. We're making this. Oh, I laid off of it. We got to reset it. I got cute trying to get that thing close without going long. I think for the most part on that shot, guys, just hammer it. You'll be there. 5 wood high will get there from 310 and shorter. I tried to get cute and land above the hole and drop it. Yeah, I think in that setup, Kevin, I had 3 aces, a missed putt, and I laid up on one that was questionable there. That's pretty good. That's not, I mean, it's actually not too hard, though, honestly. Hey, Michael, how you doing, sir? Like on this one, Josh, on this one, if I was really trying to make it rather than just get the double eagle and move on, I would have cut that in. All right, we got 320 with it out, pins in the back. This is clearly a high 5, and I'm gonna bite this, and I'm gonna hit it as hard as I possibly can. Nope, it's Break the Scoreboard. It's the event for the week, Vindo, and it's just a mixture of all par 5. Well, we don't have a video of that. Unfortunately, no recordings of it, but Lake Powell, I hit a 35 on a 28 setup. I'd love to, we tried to even, Richard even tried to scrape the video from the replays from my machine, and we were unable to make it successful. Oh, yeah. And I think the standard, the going theory on that is it's by far the best round in Golden Tee. There's only been one other 6 better, and that was a 7 better, and there wasn't at the time, but Luna just put up a 6 better on Baja recently. Oh, wow, I hammered that. Whoa, hillbilly rip. I thought I yanked that. Woo! Side door. From the party pillow fight. No, Haas had an insane one on Shady Acres, and that's probably, in my opinion, he shot a 31 on Shady. The 31 on Shady is a 5 better. And then you add into the fact that it's one of the harder courses ever made. So I think the going Kansas Kangaroo round, fantastic, a 35 there, but par on the setup that he was in, even with no tees. I want to say it was par of 31, and I mean, people like to say 31 and a half because one of the holes he chipped in on, not drivable, but he made a chip on it. I'm not a big fan of the 35 and a half. I'm not a big fan of the half because if you cannot put a ball and make a putt on a hole, that is not drivable, so that does not count toward Golden Tee par. So for him, it would be a 4 better. 4 better with no tees is pretty goddamn impressive. So it's up there, but I think we passed it. Hey, I don't bring it up. I didn't bring it up, Gino. But until somebody beats it. How about that, Gino? So I'll say I'm the greatest player alive until somebody beats it. How's that sound? But fine, let's stop talking about the Lake Powell. Let's go to my 51 under on the Break the Scoreboard. The greatest blind round ever recorded. How's that? Are you happy now, Gino? No, stop. Fucking idiot. Hit the fucking ball. Okay, so that's wood. Yes, you need to backspin. And also, if you don't backspin, it's not even just about the bigger bounce off the rough. It won't bounce up high enough. And then if it does bounce up, it will carry the green. And now, since we did this last time, we're going to do this pretty much every time, I think. I mean, that's a great line. And believe me, I know about great lines. Now, the way we used to play at SVT before, and it also was a big problem hole for me back in the day because I was still playing what we called the buzzsaws. We called them the low lofts. So if you look, there's a gap between the trees. It's the second and third tree. If you would pull back and thumb a 9.5 with backspin, it was the perfect height and perfect speed to get up. I only played an 8.5 on that. So with the 8.5, it didn't clear the hill there. So I had to work a 3-wood around full. And I was very stubborn for a long time and finally decided to switch clubs. Oh, get in. Look like yourself, but you're somebody else. All right, don't yank this chip. Thank you. All right, we got a good one going here. Nope, wind in the face. Not going for that. But we are. Nope, we're going to the island. I'm going to get a pretty much straight thumb shot in with no obstacles in my way. No wind. This wind is perfect. I might have made that. Fuck. Okay, clearly not drivable. Where's the pin? So the play, do I put it in the mud and have to hit like a 5-wood in, or do I go over here and basically give myself no chance of making this? And I think that's what I'm going to do. This is the safer play, but I'm not going to get enough backspin to make this. Maybe I am. I'll take the points there. That's happy days right there. That's a win to me. I just can't figure why this would be in a break the scoreboard. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. All right, keep it left. Keep it left, Mark. I want a straight thumb shot in with like a 5-iron. Did I get to a thumber? Yes, I did. 5-iron? 7 even? No, no thumb. That would have been nice. Shit. Ah! We are friends. Say. There's a 35 on Powell. Still rattling, gone, still rattling. Oh. A 33 is impressive on Powell, too. Tonight's on the run. Fuck. Fuck yeah. All right, 46. That's pretty solid. I'll take a 46 all night long. Twice on Tuesday. I never told anybody about it before, so I figured that maybe you might need some clarification. I have to say that fucking my shot on 18 was the most nervous I think I'd ever been hitting a golf ball on Golden Tee ever. I was like, oh, I need to cut this if I want to make this, but I could easily overcut this really bad. I should have backspun that. That's it if I backspin it. That's dead nuts center cup if that's backspin. Fuck. Want to see another light. All right, we got a good look here. This is like one of my favorite looks when it's right there. My goal, if you look, there's those bushes right in front of the green. If I land this into those bushes right in front of the green where the butterfly is, this ball will fucking kick right at the hole. And I murder bonered it, but that's okay. We're putting. What the hell? Come on. Ah. We're not starting with a missed putt. That's bad. I think I'm at 221 now for total score. I think I have a 33, a 30, and 334s, and a 43, a 40, 344s, and a 46. That I can't. Okay, so 127. This is going to be a thumb backspin high tee. Honestly, I swear. So tell me what you want from me. Yeah. All right, I think my hillbilly rip here might work. Let's go at the hole. Nope. All right, there we go. We got this far. All those cars driving shiny big black cars. I don't like this shot, but I'm going to hit it anyway. That's why I didn't like it. Can we make the chip? Yeah. Is it a hard one? Yeah. All right, good. For the insincere, I'm gonna sign. Ah, we got a drivable one. Giddy up. Now, you do have to be careful with the 10.5. I've had it hit branches, or at least the 3 would for sure. All right. That one's been drivable more than the odds should say it is, so that's good. No shame, God, no. All right, so this looks really short, but look at how far I am from the left side of the tee box, or the closer side. This won't get there with mine. Could I possibly? Yeah. I would need a 158. Ooh. I think it was most people's. Actually, Bayou is probably my first one ever. No, maybe Glacier even. I don't know. Yeah, something for the insincere. Fuck. Don't want another perfect line. Jumped in line. My secret. Well, good look here. Yeah. All right, this has a chance of going in if I don't overcut it. I overcut it. Now I got to make a chip. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. All right, we got hole. We got the Bayou hole. So let's just see if we can play this one out. I've been running around, always looking down. Oh, did I get screwed? Nope, it disappeared. I could be somebody. Okay, so this pin is up front. If you've watched how I've hit it every time, the bounce I've been hitting will keep it way deep. So this one, I'd almost rather have it hit the bunker first. So I'm going to try to hit this about 121 to 123 rather than 125 to 130. Okay, I hit the top of the hill. I'm okay with that. Someone like you. I haven't had a good look at this one yet. I don't really think I'd be going for it most of the time, though. Because I think I got just as good of a chance of holding this out like this. I think I just did. I mean, if you've watched that one, I'm pretty good from the sand. Yes, that's... I'm pretty stupid ridiculous from the sand. I will say that is my best chipping part. All right, this one I'm going to go this way. And I don't even care if I'm in the mud, but I'd rather get over the mud. Now I got a great look to hold this out. I mean, this is... I'm thinking I'm making this. Shit. Oh, Billy. Oh. That's sad. Played it too much. Running around, always looking down in my sea. All right, just want to keep this left. I wanted a thumb shot approach. If I'm left enough and over the bunker, I should have one, and I do. That's the worst thumb spot ever for me because if I thumb this, it's long. I'm gonna baby cut it and fight the wind, just so I can try to kill a little distance. I had the cut perfect. I just wasn't killing enough distance on that 9-wood. Have to rhyme every time I sing. All right, we need a hole out here. I don't mind it being in the rough as long as I get a straight line, and I did. If I could get my chipping up to how I chip out of the sand, like how fucking on every chip, I'd be a very tough out. Wow. Whoops. Oh, okay. Okay. I had to make it. Didn't really matter. I should have high-teed that. I got greedy trying to make it. No, we only sell one to my mother. We had the same clothes, same clothes. Used to roam. Let's see where we're at. Did we get an update on the leaderboard yet? Not yet. It's got to make them mad. Well, hey, Billy, how you doing, man? Yeah, I got really nothing to help with what you're going through, man. All you got to know is that if you do need anything, don't hesitate to ask. How about we make this for Billy? Ah. Hey, man would spling us. And used to do different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly it far away. All right. Let's go with the bite 5 wood. We need to bite it or else we're not going to get high enough. Wake up, you need to make money. You turn back time. God, I want to hit the 10.5 backspin here, but I'm going to hit the 9.5 backspin. Don't do it. Wow, almost fucked that up. It's crazy how much backspin that hole gives you when you land it with no tees. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space. Ah, here we go. We got a drivable. All right, so now we can't blow this setup. We got to play well. Wow, I'm not a religious man, but I am praying for her. Life's too short to hear it all. Whoa. My mind, losing control. Oh! Thought we were going to be moist on that. We were feeling it. There's some moisture. Actually, that's just humidity. Oh, 157? That's crazy. For this home. No, I only play standard on these. Before closest to the pin changed, I would have played Helix there or any super spin bag. But really with stouts, there is really not a need to play anything but standard spin. Ooh. So know that the 9.5 with backspin and the 10.5 with backspin, if you hit them solid enough, they're over the lip there. If you hit the 8.5, it will never get over that wall unless you hit it hard enough that it will fly the whole damn thing. So the 8.5 is not a club to play on that hole ever. And we're going to go this way again. I like the line that we're getting coming in from over here. Now, one of these times I'm going to get stuck behind the tree and be screwed, but not this time. Thank you, Mike. Oh. I told my wife that the razor broke while I was shaving, so I got stuck with it. Now, you may think that this 11 in my face actually helps me because I'll be able to cut it more. But that shot is basically, if you notice, I'm not going all the way front on the tee box. I'm leaving it back to the right a little bit just to have more play on the full. And then I'm hitting it out to about 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Oh, good bounce. Thank you. Let's call me. Okay, so this is. Screw it. We're not going for it. We're going to just put it up and hopefully hole out from right here. Fuck yeah. We did it. That's moist. Very good. Hey, it happens, Mike. Everybody should be scared of the White Sox because it sounds like Robert's off crutches. He can walk. Eloy cleared for baseball activities. We're in position to, and we're a half game out of the best record in baseball. I think we're in a really good place right now. That's just me. But yeah, we're gonna get beat sometimes. It happens. And we're set for many years too. Plus, I think we're about to pull a trade for Eduardo Escobar from Arizona. That should shore us back up at second base or in the infield. I don't know what position they're going to put him at. Did I just make that too? I think I did. Oh! Oh! Oh, by the flash of a neon. I like that the pin's in the back. This gives me more options coming in. Thumb shot, 9 wood. Perfect bite. I haven't noticed that being a problem all year. Maybe he could have had a bad series, but he hasn't been terrible. Okay, so my low tees will come into play, and most of the time it's all to do with distance control. I mean, almost every time it's distance control. And that's because my golden tee theory is I want to have every chance I get, I want to have a thumb shot. So I'm hitting a low tee to change the angles, to lessen the wind effect, and to basically change my distance coming in. Especially with stouts, on par threes, I low tee release a shit ton of them. Wow, wow, wow. I thought that was short, and I hit that full. Okay. Ozzy had a job for life until he made a couple racist comments. After that, like, they kind of had to let him go. And they weren't necessarily racist, but they were kind of off-color shit, did he say? But it was refreshing. Now, that's a good score. 46-47. All right, we're clear. We're way above the field now. I think that might put me at 225. I think that puts me at 225. Let's play one more of these, and then since I'm feeling a little sweaty right now, let's go with one more of these. Oh shit! There is trouble personified right there. Hi, Christina. How you doing? No, well, there was more than just one, Gavin. He said a lot of fucked up shit. It was kind of awesome. We loved him, but now I cut this in. I hit it pretty hard with bite. Let's see if I got enough speed on this. Actually, this is in. I think it's in. Wow, that thing snapped hard for bite. Shit. This is what they think about me. All right, we can't go straight. We're going to have to cut this in. Let's cut the high five and try to go right at the hole. Of my home drum, it goes, it goes, it goes. Hey, 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 hey. All right, we need a high tee. I don't like where this pin is. We're going to high tee the 9.5. And I almost want to land this up on the right and have it trickle down. But we'll see. Yeah, that's it. That's what he tried to get away with it. He tried to get away with it with that. Like he didn't. It's his second language. That worked like the first 5 times. 6th time it kind of got him though. But he's fantastic on the post-game report. They gave me this one again. This is crazy. Of my own drum, it goes, they go. It needed. Not there. We're not even looking at it. Let's hold this one out. I've been close every time. No supers. We did put up 47 and a 46, so we'd be above the field in both right now. I'm stupid. That was dumb. Let's see if I can save this game. Nope. Wait, what is that? No. Richard, nope. No, it's Sandy Reef. I believe it's 14 or 15. We'll tell you in a second here. The hole should be coming up, so I'll tell you exactly what it is. We might. I thought the one that we had saved was Royal Cove 10 or 11, whatever one that is. All right, let's keep going this way. This way looks like it's going to pay off for us soon. Ooh, I missed that ball. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself. It's not going to pay off this round, but. And then I whiffed the ball something fierce there. Yeah, we're not finished. I think it's 14. Not this one. All right, this is a little rougher because it's going to be hard to get it to turn enough to have a real decent putt at this, but let's see if we can. I mean, we got on. This putt's going to be ugly. I mean, I should just close my eyes and pray. 100 feet, C putt. Apparently it works. Yeah, to the new age. I just know that, guys. The 8.5 driver on Pine Coast is fantastic for just the fact that you can hit the high tee on that hole and be under the trees still. 9.5 high tee will hit sometimes, and then 10.5 high tee is not tenable. Don't even try it. Let's see if we can hold this one out again. Yeah, there's no reason for me to even try to drive that. I've almost sold it out every single game I've played on it. So why fuck with it? Ah, wind in the face. Why couldn't it be the other way? Go, sun hasn't died in my bones. I'm inside, I'm waking up. Dude, this Imagine Dragons song, when they did it, I think it was the Grammys with Kendrick Lamar. Fucking one of my favorite live performances of a song of all time. I mean, Kendrick Lamar went, no, oh, that's not good. Does this bunker make me not be able to get there? No, it's not a good play, but it works. Oh, shit, I didn't say what hole that was. Whoops. What you to eat, you cannibal, you meat eater, you free. All right, we need a hole out to get to 45. Well, let's ace this with a stock 3-wood. Let's whiff the ball and go in the water. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, I think you're 100% right. Yeah, but I got shot of the week twice on that hole. One with the skip shot and one with the make it. I think Richard found it. Oh, he did. Things to fill my time. You take what is yours and I'll take mine. All right, last one. No, not every time. I want backspin on it. I want to rip it back in. This has got a good chance of 8. No, I think that Godfrey got shot of the year that year with a teal hole 15 ace. That was nasty. It was the only hole I didn't ace that was aceable that year because he's the only one to ace it. All right, we're going to hit the high 6 and have it bounce off the rock and just hopefully we get a good kick. Did he get a good kick? That's fine. Wow, that missed. What is he doing? All you want. All right, I like the backspin 10.5, the backspin 9.5, no high T here. Let's make this. Daddy's got a big dick. Yes, sir. That is how we do it. Let you choke on the news. Oh, he done nutted it. He nutted it. And I would change my way. Of course, this isn't there then. Ah, shit. Oh, I almost didn't hit that far enough. Thanks, Caesar. I thank you for having that faith in me. Oh, that's sick. It is sick. Guys, we're gonna cut over to a replay of an old shot here shortly. Look away. All right, so I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, that was sick. That was a sick. That was one of my sicker aces. Yeah, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be real close to get this. All right, we're back to live. Here we go. I think I'm short with this, but we're gonna try it. Yep, 153. I can't get it to go. Now, sometimes if that goes 155, that's on. Let's see if we can save the eagle, though. All right, we saved it. No love lost. Way time it all. I followed you into the... Into my knees. Yeah. Okay, so this is questionable. I got two shots I can play here. I could go with this, full A, half cut, maybe even make this, actually. Or I can go here and high tee this forward with backspin. Let's try the skip shot. The only thing you're worried about that skip shot is hanging it too far out. Fuck. Okay, that was a great shot. It was tough. All right, let's not fuck myself this time. Let's make sure we get it in the gap. Perfect. All right, here we go. Double eagle time. No, that was the 9.5, Gavin. The 8.5 will not work on that shot. God, they gave me this one again, too. Shit. All right, so this one I want to hit hard enough that I get over the... I don't want to hit the bank in front of the green. But if I do that, I have a risk of hitting a wall on the left. Like that. Because when I go to hit it harder, yeah, I'm in Fucksville now. There's nothing I can do from here. There's not even a sense of playing this out anymore. Fuck. A fool and I've been lying. This is... Mike, I don't think that playing the event well necessarily translates into anything else but playing the event well. All right, so I got 221, and I don't think it has the 47 up yet. So yeah, I think I'm at 225. All right, we're gonna go with the 9.5 this time, and I'm gonna thumb this with bite. No, it's not you. No, Mike, you're delayed enough that didn't come until after I'd fucked up. So I can't blame anyone but you. So break it off. I am done with my face. Okay, this is probably my least favorite look on this, mainly because I can't get this to stay up by the pin. I almost wonder if I could hit a high T full, but I don't think it clears it like that. You know what? Let's try it. I'm actually not upset about that. I'm upset about that. We're on your back, so shake it off. A chance to make any of it back. Oh, it's always darkest before the... All right, this is my last one of these. I got the lead pretty handily right now. We'll play this last one out. And then I'm going to move on to play those pine invites. See if somebody can get an entry from me for this raffle. All right, I'm going to cut this in with backspin and try to make it. Did I cut it enough? I think I did. I just didn't hit it hard enough. Happened to me. And I'll see it all. Pins up top, bad look in my opinion. All right, let's try to hit a full, like a complete full here. I don't like that. I'm going to miss this chip. I miss it every time. Oh my God, not every time. I tell you what, that butterfly that pops over there, it fucks me up almost every time I hit from there. Well, we got a very similar look to the one I just canned on this, so let's see if we can do it again. I laid off of it. That's bad. Yeah. I can't make the chip either, I don't think. Let's use the help button. No, I can make it. We got it. Fuck! All right. Calling it quits on that. We're moving back to invites. We're going to play out some of these. I want to get all these pines done in a row, and then hopefully somebody gets me here. The other thing that drives me nuts, and I didn't even see who we're playing here, but we'll get there. Nope, we're not driving that. We're going to hold it out, though. We'll just put it in a hold-out zone. Nah. Well, somebody's going to have a chance right now. That's two. My first two shots I fucked up. Fuck. All right, so we know the 10.5 is going to only get about 350. That's a little higher, I think, or dead level. So I don't think that shot can be the play. So we're going to play the 9.5, and we're going to try to hit the branches on the tree to leave ourselves a putt. I did not. He must have left before you came on. Oh, my God. And now I missed the putt. All right, we're in a bad way. Let's see who we're playing. Who's got a chance of winning this one? Oh, this is Neil. Oh, Neil's got a chance here. Did I just fuck that up too? Is that... Oh, God, I thought I was putting that right in that thing. All right, make one back right there. Fuck. Okay, we're getting this. That's good. You know what's funny? Before the 9-wood went back, so the 9-wood was the Nerf 9-wood before, where it was like no distance on it. That was my... I used to hole out more with that club than any club in Golden Tee, and now I don't ever hole out with the 9. Okay, so look at the bounce this took. I hit this perfect, right? That should have been in. It bounced hard left, meaning that that green breaks to the left early and to the right late. So it's going to be one that we have to learn exactly where the breaks are so that we can take full advantage of the stout. Shit, that might be in the water. Perfect. Fuck. Being 8 through 8 is driving me nuts. Like, I don't like not being above the holes and score. It feels like you're playing like the worst round ever. And this one, it's only 3 off, but... About the round. I will say this, there is a benefit to humidity. When you whiff the ball a little bit, but your hands are sticky, you're still not losing any speed, which is nice. That is the only benefit I can find in humidity in this. I can be your new addiction. To say all you're giving me is friction. You're in this. All right, pins in the back. A big outwind. I think I can get the 10.5 there. Dear God. That's not good. I think Neil's got a real good chance of getting that raffle entry. An overdose, making it shell. Everybody talk. And then she made my hips go. Take me to your love shack. Back when everybody talks back. Body's roots got in the way. Has anybody seen, is this drivable ever? I haven't seen a shot that it's possible on. I don't see it. I don't see it being drivable. Yeah. Yeah, Justin, I'm with you. I don't think that's ever fucking drivable. Hi, bud. I'm doing good, and you? All right. This has got to get there. Let's make this. Let's ace this right now. I cut that thing something fierce. I don't know how. $23. That might be my worst game I've played on this thus far. What other ones do we got? Let's see. Neil's got to play it, though. He's got to play it. Back. Take it all back just to have you. What other ones we got? Let's get these other ones. Oh, come on. No commerce. We don't need that. Well, on my way to dreams coming true, and I'm getting to do it with you. All right, we got a pine there. Oh, I got a pine for the... this is against Mike Johnston, so we got to put up a number here. Take it all. Take it all. Not there. So let's just line it up. It's not going to be a perfect line, but I need it to be a little bit across so it fights the one break on the green. So that's actually right how I want it. And then I pushed it right. Awesome. Yeah, I'm with you. I think 28 or 27 every time. It's a question on whether you call that. I mean, I hit that pretty perfect. But I can't make a little chip right now. It's gotten really sticky down here. So I'm kind of grabbing the deck on every one of those. I still have yet to see a setup where this isn't drivable. Go back, take it all back. Technically, I would say 2 is always there. I mean... Oh, hey, there he is. There's Jordan. Jordan, did you get to go back home yet, or are you still at your grandparents? I want to see if that glove fit you. Take it all back just to have you. Oh, sweet, sweet. And did it fit right, or was it too big? I was worried that it was going to be too big, but I think we might have picked the right size. I think you'll be. Were you getting a little bit more power too because it wasn't sticking to the deck as much? Awesome. Fuck yeah. Well, for one time ever in the history of knowing Mike Yeager, his glove knowledge was valuable. Oh, sweet. Good, good, good. Now, if we get that chair up a little bit higher, I think you'll be able to get to a point where, yeah, it's always going to be a detriment for you. But if you can get up to the 120s, you pretty much can cover yourself on almost every shot. But Jordan, it's those little things that like I can tell you everything. Like I can give you all the advice when I'm not looking at you playing, but just after watching you playing, I mean, a couple of things. Like I know it's harder for you to move around when you're in the chair, but try to line your chair up at the right angle so you don't have to come across on your chair. That's the other thing that I would be doing if I was you. Because yeah, you're going to be limited on power, so we want to make it as straight line to shots as possible, and that's going to be where you get your most power. So a little special thanks to Yeager for getting us that glove info. We appreciate it, buddy. We love you. Huh? I guess what they say is true. Golden D players that wear a glove can look pathetic, but can be useful in society. Don't go dying on me now. Oh, come on. Smashville? Oh, then I'm going. If it's Smashville, I'm in. I don't know. I think the best glove player might be Jordan now. I laid off of that because I was actually scared that the 10.5 was going to go over. I'm glad I did that. If I hit that an extra 3 miles per hour, that was wet. Fuck, I want to hit short. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to rip right away. All along the eastern shore. I have not, and I kind of think it might. I mean, I like the feel of the ball in my hand, but some of my biggest issues are sticky decks, things like that, and that would help out alleviate that quite a bit. Okay, this is as bad of a look. I don't think I know a shot for this. Okay, that's something. So I could probably play a 4-iron straight through that tree and be money. All right, we need to carry this 360. Does the 5 outwind get it there? We're going to try. For electricity. I think we got it there. All right, what other pines do we got? All right, I got 2 more pines I got to play. Let me play this one. I could use that 28 right now. That would be helpful. Started off right. Here we go. Ah! Yeah, my hand, I can't, like that. I think I would be a much better chipper if I wore a glove because I don't stick, I stick to the deck and that's what I miss. Oh, wow. Wow. Feel now. Well, RJ, my man, how you doing? Fuck. Bad tree to hit. Shit. Good man. Oh. I got stains on this one now, though. Good thing they don't show up too hot on the stream. That's good. Home with me. Oh! No, you ain't got much to say. You get away. I said, are you gonna... well, he actually is walking. He's off crutches now. So I think 4 to 6 is probably the going time frame right now. Eloy's going to be back first, though. He's got cleared for baseball and is going on assignment. So we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Plus, I think we got 2 big trades coming that we're going to hear about real quick, too. Yeah, I thought he was gone for the year. But I think we're getting Eduardo Escobar from Arizona any minute now. I don't know if he can play second, but I mean, he's a switch hitter, so that's awesome, too. And he's got pop. Me personally, I'd be holding. I mean, he has a potential to be the biggest power bat in the league and still hit for 275. So if he throws up a 50 home run season hitting 275 when he comes back, he's gonna be somebody. So I'd hold that card. Now, mind you, I'm a Sox fan too, so I'll buy it for you for going right now. I'll buy it from you going right. Let's just flip this dead straight and see if it goes in. I don't know if he will though. I'm with you that he should. I don't know if Arizona's going to have the gusto. All right, so wait real quick. I switched to the 9.5 because it cleared these trees last time. Let's see if it does it this time. It does. All right, and I get a chip that I can't water, which is good. Can't make it, of course, but... But that's fine. We got our farm system. We got a lot of people we can give up. Oh my God, my penis is so large. It's so large. To believe. Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah. And that's why I say, guys, that's why tees are so great, because that one I wouldn't have got. I wanted a thumb shot. If I didn't high tee it, it wasn't getting to the hole. So I want to thumb something dead straight. And if you get the right club for it, makes it go in. I didn't play a shot to make there. I didn't want to risk the water. I mean, I think I'm in a good way thus far. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Jesus. Dude, we're like the 5th best ERA in baseball. And actually, hitting is going to be a problem. We've lost we've lost all of our MVP candidates for the majority of the season. All right, I don't have a shot to get it and make a putt. So let's just put myself in a position to hit a G wedge in. I fucked it up. Okay, I didn't fuck it up. I was breaking for my sister in the morning. She called love. Look into my nephew's eyes. Believe the most amazing things. Yeah, that felt good. I think that 27 might hold to win that handicap invite. I don't know. It could. It might not. But I think it did. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. Let's make sure we're tops of the leaderboard. Yeah, we're at 225 now on the other event. Okay, so we got one last pine to play, and then we'll call it a night, guys. How we feel about that? No, Eloy is resuming baseball activity right now. So he should be back shortly. That I don't agree with. That I agree with. The whole thing is, though, we can stretch Crochet out if we really need. I'm not. And yeah, pitching becomes very important in the playoffs. Absolutely. But when you have when you're counting on the likes of Goodwin, Mendick, and Billy Hamilton, I don't really trust that as a starting lineup. It's amazing what we've gotten done thus far with that, but that's not a good enough lineup. All right, 369. Okay, the pin's in a perfect spot. I hit a bad shot, but I got rewarded for it. Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to come back and hit. I agree, but he's not, I mean, he makes contact, which is a very good thing to do in baseball. But he shouldn't, I mean, Madrigal's solid. Yeah, that's why we need another infielder, which is why I love if we get Escobar. Which is why that trade would make perfect sense. The other one, people, I mean, even the Cubs are actually in it, but there was big talk about fucking Chris Bryant coming to the White Sox. I don't see it happening now. Thanks, Flips. Guys, if you haven't, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and Twitch and all those goodies. I know we ask a lot. It's not like it really matters since we've been waiting for roughly 6 months for an approval for monetization. So, I mean, I guess subscribers don't mean shit right now, but someday they will for me, and I'd appreciate you guys helping me out with that. King and I have dumped King with equipment money-wise. Me with just money in general. We're dumping a lot. We've been dumping a lot into this. Not getting too much back. Except for all the money that we stole from Meals on Wheels. That saved us. I'm glad that we got that $7,000 and got to keep it for ourselves. That kept us afloat, so that's good. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for letting me rob you. I mean, that is the going theory, right? That we basically stole. Because, I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a huge thief, and I like to steal every chance I get. I'm not generous at all, ever. I don't give a shirt off my back to anybody who needs it. You know, I'd rather steal. Just a personal preference. Doesn't make me good or bad. But there's always going to be people in life, you'll find out, that want to make stuff up about you because they're jealous and they're shitty people themselves. So you'll find that. We'll see it. We'll see it from time to time. All right, do we need the 10.5? Do we need the 9.5 here? I think we do, or I don't think this is getting there. Well, thanks, Mark. And mind you, too, people saying that we stole the Meals and Wheels money are also the same people that have never given shit to anyone in life. Mainly because they're poor and white trashy and just scummy. Oh, that's a fucking gem. That was a fucking gem. So the 9.5 is pretty much over those trees. So it is important to carry the 9.5 and not just the 8.5 on this course. And I really don't think you need the 8.5 at all. So. All right. Now, don't forget, guys, we do have the raffle going too, so don't hesitate. Yes, I know. I've heard people going, "Oh, you're trying to get $7,000 for a $4,000 machine." Well, we're going to depending on. There's a couple of people that bought tickets that I'm not hand delivering the machine to, mainly because one of them's in Cambodia. I don't know if I can make the drive to Northern California, but that one's probably would happen. But we're also going to do something good for the guy who I bought the machine from, because the reason he had to sell his machine, he made a promise to his daughter. Something happened with part of the promise that he needed to drop a chunk of change on something in order to make that promise work. So his first thing was to sell something important to him. I gotta love that out of a dad, dude. So he's gonna get something done for him. And you guys know I like to throw entries out to shit to buy people's way into things all the time. So yeah, in a way, I think we've earned to make a little bit extra money on it. So remember, $100 per ticket. It's going to be, you're going to get, if you buy 3, you get the 4th one for free. And then also, so that alone will drop it down, because most people have been buying 3. And then I want to try to do something with a live stream where we take the machine to the place. And that's not going to be cheap to get King here, bringing equipment, all those goodies. All right, I want to come up with a new shot. What do we think? Can we come up with something new here? All right. I just can't tell. Am I going to hit 2 trees or 1? Okay, it hits 2 from there. Okay, what is this going to do? It came out perfectly clean. That's fucking ridiculous. I love it. It's happy day. Oh, I missed that. All right, we're going to hit the 9.5 here. Not even close, but it backed away. I'm going to call this a made chip. Really? Wow. All right, 26s are fine. So Neil's got a good chance of beating me. I don't think many others do. But we're getting close to the 11 o'clock hour. So let's give you guys one more. Let's see what invite we have other than Pine. That course is already getting tired to me. Let's see what the 1-dayer left. I know I have one 1-dayer left too. All right, we're not going to make you guys suffer through Baja, but we'll play a little Summit here. I bet I'm playing Brian B in this game. All right, a quick poll in the chat too. I have time. I can go earlier on my streams. Would you guys be interested in the stream starting earlier or later or what have you? We still haven't really figured out the perfect time for everything yet. I think I'd like 8 o'clock. 7:30 was weird, the half-hour thing. Yeah, they are. They are. Rodney, one of those things, though, that ramen, like, you ate a lot of it when you were broke, and then when you have money, you find yourself eating a lot more of it, too. Like, I don't know why. It's so delicious. No, Rob. Hey, Rob. King was asking about you. Where in Northern California are you? Because he's in Sacramento. I love it, dude. I love ramen. The lime chili shrimp is my favorite. Okay, well, Richard, message Richard King because he's always looking for new people out that way. He's got a couple of home editions at his place. He's got a couple of good bars to go play at. That's what King does. That's exactly what King does. My wife does it in the microwave, and I hate that. I have to boil the water, and then I put that Tony Cacciatore's Creole seasoning on it. Especially the chicken one. It's good. All right, Paul. I was actually looking for a time that you never show up ever again, Paul. That's what I was hoping for, but I guess that's never going to work. That's not good. That's wet. Wow, that thing took off on me. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, even my trackball's starting to get gritty. That sounds like something that I might. Oh yeah, my ball just turned to shit. Ugh, we need a hand wash. It just started going. Yeah, I would. I miss you already, man. Even when you're here, I miss you. You're the type of person I need to be in person with. Actually, most of you guys are. As much as the stream kept me sane during doing this, kept me a bit sane during the pandemic, it's still not working. I get antsy. Only. Shut up. If you want to just eat the crunchies, all you got to do is eat my trackball right now. It feels terrible. God, I wish I knew about the Turbo A1 for this hole when it was icy. Rodney, the Turbo A1 is why I've driven this hole before on it. Like, somehow. I put it on a couple times back when it was prize play. And that was also with no high tees. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did it stay back? Whoopsie. Oh, we're eating shit on this game. I'm blaming trackball fully. All right, we got a bad look here, too. This is as bad as this look could be. You cannot deny my accuracy. More. All right, I gained a stroke on my opponent there, I bet. Yeah, more. So back when that was live, when we were playing prize play on this course, you didn't have a high tee. So when it's set up with a look like that, you had to try to hit a C3 into that gap. Oh yeah, we got some definite grindage and jumpage on this ball right now. Wow. But that's why we're quitting after this. I'm starting to sweat too. I don't like that. That bothers me. Okay. Oh, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Jordan. So Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do that. Yeah, that's what we should do. Dude, that's like a total muscle spasm. All right. It's been a fun night. We did a lot of the things. Let me see if I can find the video King pulled up here. Because you guys, I want to show you the shot. I loved it. Where did he put it? No. Hang on. Let's see what we got. Here. We'll stinger this over. Hey, where is it? Oh. I loved it. I love that shot. One of my personal favorites of all time. Did we get it? Ah, there we go. All right, so we're going to end on that. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday. Word of mouth. Like, subscribe, get it done. Good night.